Alright, I have this Callisto G 360 car seat by Cybex. I'm going to be installing it in my Volvo XC90 2017. But I'm mainly just going to be showing how much spacing you kind of have with this car seat, and maybe it'll help you guys know if this will work for you. I have my driver and passenger seat moved all the way forward just so I have a little space to move back here. I'm going to be installing it in the middle seat, but let me show you what it looks like in one of the side seats. If you wanted to install this on one of the side seats forward facing, this seat's all the way forward. So let's see if you went back. So that seems like a pretty good amount of space, leg room for a kid, and then leg room in the front. Not too bad. I'm about 6 feet tall, but I got pretty long legs, so if you were like about 6'2", you'd fit fine. I think if you're any taller, you'd have some trouble. And I think you could probably go back a little bit further depending on how tall your child is. Forward facing works fine. I think rear facing is really where you have the issue. So obviously it's not fitting right now. Move it forward. And for reference, this car is about the same size. I used to have a second generation Honda Pilot. It's about the same size as that. I think you're going to find it's pretty similar to any SUV that has a third row that they kind of cram in there. You kind of lose a little bit of space here, but that's about as far back as this seat can go. And as you can see, there's almost no leg room here for anyone who's tall enough. So, yeah. No way, my knees are crammed in here right now. I could not sit in here with it rear facing. And it'd be even worse if you're driving. It wouldn't be possible. So you'd have to be probably, I don't know, I'm just guessing 5'6" or shorter. But I'm putting it in the middle, and I'm putting it rear facing. So we'll install that real quick so you can see it. Alright, so get it in the position you want it. It's actually easier to install if you kind of put it sideways like this so it's not pulling away from you. We're going to latch it first. So I feed it through right there between the headrest, get in the trunk, clip it on. Tether it down, and as you can see, the second row has tethers for all 3 seats, but the third row doesn't have any tethers, so you can't put in car seats on the third row. Alright, so I'm on the driver's side right now. Let me turn this way, and how I'm turning it is there's a little pull here that unlocks it. You can spin it. There's a little lever or a little push tab here. Push this, opens this up. Take your seatbelt. Reach over, buckle it in. Put this light back up. Make sure the bottom is through. Flat all the way. Now you can take the top and also put it through. So you can see both belts are directly over each other. You don't need to pull this super tight because this is going to create all the tension. And to keep your belt from going anywhere, you can flip this out just like that. I'll catch the belt on there, keep it from getting away from you. You just gotta push this in just like that. So that's too loose, so I'm gonna tighten it more. Okay, push it in. There you go. Still a little too loose, I think. Alright, so that feels tight enough, and just jam it in. You might think that I'm pushing that really hard unnecessarily, but once you try it, you'll see you really gotta just slam it. Straighten this out. There you go. Solid. So as you can see, we're really close there. Same thing on this side. Got it as close as I can. I mean, you can technically get even closer as long as you're not touching, but you also need to account for, once you have your kid in the seat, it'll probably go back just a little bit, just from the weight, you know, sitting on the cushion of the seat. So it's good to have a little space. And despite it being this close, it still can swing pretty easily. You can kind of hear it's hitting the driver's side a little bit right there. So I'll move it forward a little bit. Okay, there it is. Swinging without hitting either seat. Alright, so again, I am 6 feet. Got long legs though. You can kind of see my legs are at a pretty more of an angle that I would like. I would like to, you know, I'm more comfortable maybe a few more inches back, but it's definitely drivable. It's fine. Yeah, it would be nice if the car had just a little bit more leg room. So yeah, you can decide based on how tall you are if this will work for you. And if your kid is front facing, that'll give you the extra space. One downside though is if you have it in the center and the kid is front facing, their feet land right here on this little screen that Volvo designed, which is, you know, not great. They should make, maybe I can find a cover to cover the screen that doesn't cover the vents. But other than that, yeah, works fine for us. We've had it for about a year now, and been driving around with it, and you know, my legs still work. So comment below if you have any questions.